So even though you want to talk to me, talk to them.
Yeah.
I'll redirect. And we're live. And we're live. Hey, welcome to, I don't even remember the name of my own show. DJ Jus-Ed presents More Than Mixing. This is not a show of how well me and my guests, Move D, make some noise.
Hey, y'all.
All right, and now we got two mics, much better than the last time. So back to this real quickly. We're gonna do interview on this first segment for approximately. The timer hasn't moved yet, so I'm gonna keep going until it says end. This is pretty dope. I like this. Welcome back to Berlin, brother. Now
Thanks for having me. Now we're running.
Now it jumped. It took -2 minutes off already. Again, my name is DJ Jus-Ed, and my guest, very special guest, my brother, Move D is here, and yeah.
Hey, internet. Hey, Ed. Having me.
Yes, I'm recording. David, let's just jump right into it. Let's give our audience, our fans, some, and I will check the live chat. It's behind me. I will check it. When did we first meet?
Now you're asking me, right? I don't know. I definitely remember clearly how I got aware of your music, and this was happening through the My House, Your House.org or whatever, where you had your initial internet show.
Yes.
And some DJ from Zurich named Fragment, Markus Unterfinger, he pointed me at it. But at the same time, people at Bauhaus University, where I was teaching at that time, were talking like mid-2000s, maybe 2004, 2005.
Wow.
They knew about it, and I met the guy who ran the station out of Nottingham.
Alex.
Yes. Traska, right?
Traska, yeah.
Exactly.
Alex, what's up,
yes,
bro?
small world. Alex, what's up?
Yes,
yes. And so I was a fan to begin with, and tuning into your show and messaging on the board. And then when did we eventually meet? Was it for the Tape Club?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that the first gig?
Yeah. Perfect. This is easy. Because I don't remember shit. I'm old. I'll be 64 this year. I know. I don't look it, but trust me, I'll be that. Yes, at Tape Club, Uri, what's up? And Tom, don't forget Tom, the other one. Yes, my beloved Tape Club.
And this was when? 2008? 2007?
2008.
I would say so.
Because I actually did a label night 2008, and then I came back again to do this Wednesday night. Or was it the first time I played was 2007, I think. No, 8. Yeah, 8. Yeah. But yeah, that could be corrected. So wait, you mentioned university.
Bauhaus, yeah.
What were you doing there?
I was brought in to do an interview, pretty much similar situation.
Yeah.
And for the students, I was the test dummy to how to do an interview with someone who's a little bit famous, maybe, but not really.
Okay.
And the professor wasn't even there. He wasn't even present because he was at the hospital with a broken, joint ankle from pogo dancing. But so the chair at the university, it was called experimental radio, which meant they had an FM radio station at that time. So my professor, he was able to listen to it in hospital.
No shit.
To the show. And then in the same evening, he called me. He said I really liked some of your answers. Would you be interested in teaching? And I was doing some Fachkurs, kind of, as we call it.
Really?
And for about 7 years. And I went there every semester for a week each, twice a semester. So I spent 4 weeks in the entire year.
Okay, all right.
There, but there was work to do from home, and It was great. It was great. I felt like I was old already, but I really wasn't. I was about like 35 or
35,
something. Yeah,
really?
or 38. I did it for 7 years.
Yeah.
So 35 to 40 maybe. But being with the like 22, 23-year-old people, it was great to reconnect. And
It
there's
is.
so much talent, you know,
Yes.
in all different forms, like classical music, hip-hop, punk.
Yeah.
We had it all at the experimental radio,
Wow,
and
nice,
as the name
nice.
suggests, it was a lot about experimentation and
Okay.
like finding combinations. Put the violin player with the hip hop dude.
Okay.
Let the punk girls play with the piano guy or whatever,
Yeah.
and move everyone out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Try something new, experimental.
Ah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Now, I mean, like this is good. Now, just I want to jump even back further, right? Because over the years, you know, we always spend we have our intimate time where we can talk about, because we're both family artists. Yeah, and for me, it's interesting being based in the States for so many years. Like the first time I came to Europe was 2007 and some of you guys know now because I've been reiterating this. 2007 was my first international world traveling gig, and it started in Offenbach at Hafenswei. And then
I remember that, yeah.
and then the next night I played at
Panorama Bar.
at the world famous P Bar,
Yeah.
Panorama Bar, and it was also ironically it would be because Hafenswei had a very good sound system,
Yes.
and
And a very good forward-thinking booker
yes,
to
yeah,
bring you and Fred P and all those
Yeah,
people at an early,
yeah. So shout outs to Offenbach, to
Yes.
Alex and Andrea.
the rebirth of
The
New York
owners.
House.
Yeah.
Owes you.
But what I was gonna say, it was the first time that I got to hear my record on a full blown, like a real sound system. And I remember I played one track, "Come On and Dance," and when the kick came in, I heard this big crash, and it was because all my records had vibrated off of the shelf behind me. I was like, that was mine. Anyway, back to David. So, David, give us a history, like some of the new fans for the last 10 years. They may not know, like what year was it when you made the voyage to the States, as far as trying to understand and learn and experience house music
Yeah, okay.
or the club scene.
I mean, to go even back further, like my first appearance on a record was in 1983. I was 17 and it was with a school band, and they made a competition or whatever. The winners got on this vinyl compilation, so that was my introduction into kind of my first time
I didn't
at
know that. I didn't know
a
that.
music studio,
Yeah.
recording studio. That was 83, and I'm like fully professionally DJing since 87.
87.
I took on a job in a Main Street discotheque,
Yeah.
and I played like 3 nights per week in Heidelberg, my hometown.
Yes.
Like getting there
The
10
age.
p.m., practicing because I never owned turntables, private ones, until COVID.
Right.
So practicing in the club before spinning. Before people actually showed, which was around midnight, so I had a good 2 hours to practice, then play for 3 hours, then do the dishes, wash the glasses.
Ah, yeah, exactly.
The hard way, the hard way, and it was like, I don't know, it was 70 Deutschmarks. per
And that
night.
was all in Heidelberg.
That was all in Heidelberg.
So
And I thought I'd do it for a year or something, and my best friend's boyfriend was a DJ from Munich back
Yeah.
in the day, and he
Okay.
was already doing it for 12 years back then. And I thought like, oh, the poor guy, he doesn't have anything else to do or whatever. I won't be like this, and now it's going to be 40 years.
40
next year,
years, wow.
right, yeah.
Okay, but tell now this part I do know, I don't know in detail, but you, O and J, there's a brother, I can't remember his name. He's from the Netherlands, from Amsterdam. I can't remember his artist's name, but he's not like in the DJ circuit, but he's a dope ass DJ. These are just like some of the fellas that I learned over the years since living here, who actually, your focus was, what year was it when you came and you were with...
Like the first contact with house music was the initial question, right?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
like
I mean, around '87, that was probably
Right.
the time when the very early house music
And you guys
started
rented
appearing.
a car?
What, to get records or to hear other DJs?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I
Tell
mean,
us.
what made the place attractive to me was the fact Heidelberg used to have a NATO headquarter and an American base with 30,000 American soldiers. So they kind of influenced the cultural scene upbringing in Heidelberg, and also like this mainstream discotheque. They were employing two guys who were affiliated with the American background. So they brought in music that you wouldn't have heard in an average German kind of small town disco.
Right.
And back then in the 80s, the deal was still, there was a shelf behind the turntables, and the records essentially belonged to the club.
Okay.
So I was watching the guys and where they pulled the records, and then I was nerdy to find out, okay, Clear, or the cool stuff that you wouldn't hear. And I made kind of a map in my mind, and one night, I was a regular there, one night the DJ didn't show up. And they were like, the DJ is not here, he's running away from the police, what are we gonna do, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And I said, like, I've never done it, but I know where some of the good records are in the shelf, because I am a regular. And they were just desperate, and they said, yeah, you go. And at the end of the night, they said, you got the job, which was like really nice.
So
and
you played.
the beat matching wasn't really, it was just like coming in. So it was okay to play a tune and then pretty much like crossfade and play something else.
Right.
So I got away without like the skills to get my entry and then practice. And around the same time, or maybe a year before '87 or 2 years before, for the first time as an underage kid in Italy in tourist discos, I saw the phenomena of a DJ playing two tunes at the same time.
Wow.
Probably stuff everyone knows, like Prince and Soul to Soul.
Yeah.
Just like have a live mashup happening.
With vinyl.
So with vinyl. So this is when there is something more you can do. And also I was promoting cigarettes, the stuff you do when you're off high school and you need to make some extra cash.
Right.
So part of their attraction, the training camp, where we got instructed how to kind of push the cigarettes to people.
Yeah.
They had like this DMC contest of DJs, like hip hop style battling, but like all the cool fancy stuff. So another instance where I saw what DJing could be. Yeah. And then musically, 87, Love Can Turn Around, Can You Feel It, this kind of stuff, the very early house. It was around, I loved it, it was part of my set.
Right.
But I didn't even understand yet that this is a whole new chapter. To me, it was like Eurodance music had a 4 on the floor and a similar tempo as well, but it didn't have the depth and the coolness of deep house.
Okay.
And so I started learning, and at the same time stuff from Detroit or Chicago was coming into Europe, often via Dutch or Benelux labels. They made nice compilations of Transmat or Planet E stuff.
Right.
So this was happening, Aphex Twin was happening, there was a whole lot of stuff happening. And it took off, and like one of the first DJs that really impressed me, who is still a friend till this day, is Eric D. Clark.
Okay, Eric!
He came from San Francisco via Paris, Cologne, ending up in Heidelberg in a way with my best friend D-Man.
D-Man!
And Eric is just an awesome DJ, and he was another one who kind of showed what it could actually be, because being a DJ in the 80s, it wasn't the same thing as it is now. It wasn't a top career. It was to to me, a DJ was the guy on the radio, actually.
Yeah.
And talking and playing records. And then it shifted towards the DJ in a club and then the DJ stardom.
Okay.
And like in the 90s, all my gigs,
Yeah.
my first international gig was in Edinburgh, in, what was it, Glasgow? It was Glasgow. It was Glasgow in 1993.
Wow.
So it's when I
okay.
started traveling, but the fees were small.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
was just like for fun, really.
Yeah.
And the money we made actually by selling music. Something that's completely unheard of these days, in a way. So it was a big paradigm change. It was music and DJing just as a hobby.
Right.
And then when the whole industry collapsed,
Yeah.
I was kind of out of work in a way, and I had my first child born in
What year was this?
97.
Okay.
97.
97.
My wife was making a regular income, so I stayed at home with the boy.
What
and,
up, Don?
Yeah, Don, what up? And a little bit of a break, and then it was obvious.
Hey, Denise.
There is no more money in music. If you want to earn some, you got to go out and play.
Yeah.
And I was lucky in a world where everyone wants to be a DJ. Somehow I got a plug, I got the opportunity, and I'm still doing it now.
And you're still here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take one pause. The music that you've been listening to is a brand new album from Move D. Just tell us the name, the title, and where we can get it.
It's called Beyond the Rave, and you can get it on my Bandcamp only. And it's brand new, yes, but not all of the tunes are brand new, let me clarify.
And it's on sale at Bandcamp.
It's on sale at Bandcamp.
Okay.
This one was recorded in Pankow, actually. At
really?
the studio Pankow.
Where is that at? In Pankow?
That was in Pankow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Ravel Kai Krok, a good friend of mine. He's kind of moved to Thailand about 20 years ago,
Okay.
but he used to have a really nice studio.
Okay, we're going to let this next one play entitled Stomper. And I'm going to go to the chat board and then holler and respond, because I know you guys, I can hear the thing going bling, 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 bling. So give me a moment. David, you want to take a break? Take a break.
Take a break.
Yeah. And then we'll be back with more of the interview, but I'm not going anywhere. So nice. We got a mouse this time. Things, I love it when things progress. Yeah. Slide. Yeah, slide. Okay, shout outs to Frank Schultz. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're always here. Otto. Kaz. Nikita. Nikita. THE. You know I mess up the names. That's traditional. DJ Godboa, thank you for tuning in. Rashad Jurgens, thank you so much for tuning in. Tips, man, shout out. Let's see who else we got here. Alex, thanks for tuning in. Raven, Radella, Jackson, Malika, Wilson, thanks for tuning in. Just having a little fun here. Demil or Dima Lucent, thank you for tuning in. Moving Grooving. Wow. Mad love to Texas. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate that. OT, dope, glad you're here. Diego, Diego, I can't, Lina Risotas, thank you. Jonathan Logan, thank you for tuning in. Okay, I'm caught up somewhat. If I missed you, I'm telling you now that I am extremely sorry, but I love you and I appreciate you being here. On the playback, I'll go back and look at the playlist and respond to the ones that I missed also. So in the next half of the show, we're going to get a little more detailed and find out maybe if you have questions about David and they're legitimate, I'll see it on the chat board and I'll respond to it. Otherwise, I'm going to take a 2-minute cigarette break and gonna play another track from Mufti's new album on Bandcamp. Shouts to my homegirl, Diana S. I see you, girl.
So we're running out of time. Ed will be right back. So he told me he wanted me to talk about the first time I came to the States, which was in 1990. And it wasn't actually about techno or house yet. It was about making a dream happen, like a road trip scenario. And yeah, it was the days before the internet, before the cell phone, let alone smartphone. So we arrived in New York and took a Greyhound to... I'm just starting with what you told me because you weren't there.
That's cool. That's cool. This is why
we got each other's back.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly, and why we flow so well when we play back to back, because we trust each other.
Right,
I think, you know. So there's no ego, and these are facts. This is not bragging or anything. It's just we're together on the same page as far as understanding why we're here, and we're here for you. That's on the stage all the time. It's always here.
And without you, it wouldn't be anything. It would be nothing. The party is always as good as the crowd. No DJ can save it if the crowd is lame or not present.
True.
So it's all a feedback loop.
True.
It's only you make it happen.
You paid to come see us, and we want to give you what you paid for. That's always a focus. And he's a dancer, and this is the blackest motherfucker I ever met in my life. Well, I got a couple more, but I couldn't believe when I met him that he was German, because I didn't see him until physically. Because at that time, well, no, we did have internet.
But it wasn't like this yet.
No, it wasn't full blown yet.
Yeah.
And it was struggling here in Berlin at that time too. Yeah. So so it was limited. And
So the radio was just radio, no picture, and just a little chat box. And
exactly. And one of the two key words. One, road trip. I want you guys to understand the reason why it was so important. We just explained some of it because of the internet and all, but to physically show up.
Yes.
So tell us about the road trip.
Yeah, the first one in 1990 was the pre-techno one, as I just started, and it was a 3 months trip, and we arrived in New York, took a Greyhound bus to Washington, D.C., went through the classifieds, found a guy wanting to move from D.C. to Dallas, a reverend, and he needed someone to take his car there, and that was our job. So we had a car, we got money for fuel, we had a mileage limit, but plenty of time. And my friend, who was really good at cars, he knew how to just unhook the mileage counter. I think it's long enough ago.
We don't have to share that.
It's long enough ago.
Okay.
No one will sue us like 30, 40 years later.
This is one of the most honest persons you will.
So we did a little road trip, extra detour, and then in Austin, Texas, we bought a car. So we arrived in Dallas for the drop-off with 2 cars already, and we had this beautiful old Mercury Marquis Brougham kind of interior,
nice
gold with a white PVC roof, and it's like a huge car. I could be fully stretched on the back seat, not having to kind of crumble at all.
2 people or 3?
It was 3 of us.
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also like in the desert, wherever we slept on the hub, because it was like a double or triple king size bed, enough for all of us, and like being worried about snakes and stuff, we prefer to sleep a little elevated. When we were camping. Off the ground camping. Yeah, and it was just great.
Wait, you landed. So your journey started in Dallas.
No, it started in New York.
In New York.
And then the Greyhound bus, which was sold out to the last seat, and my fucking seat was broken. So whenever the
gray
guy
hall.
accelerated, my seat would go back.
Oh.
And behind me was this big dude, and like already when I put my back up there, he said, "I don't touch my back, man." So and the same guy, I kept going back, and he was like really offended, or kind of, you know. So I was kind of sitting like this, trying just not to go back and piss him off. But it's not such a long ride.
Yeah.
But this is like
Still, yeah.
how you start off.
Now,
right?
now, when you got to New York, what were some of the key things that you visited or experienced?
Staying at the YMCA, the whole kind of situation, like the cheapest night you could find in Manhattan at the time.
Yes.
And
Young man.
and yes, and when you get in, like above the reception, they have this sign: no one is allowed to stay longer than 3 days or something. But I discovered they had a whole floor of permanents up there,
Right.
which spoke about their social care, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of bum people sort of
Yeah.
living there.
Yeah.
And it taught me a little bit about the city, but also about the heart that it's there.
Yeah.
In a system like Europe works differently. You get funding, get whatever, but in the States you're left with welfare often, right?
Right.
Charity. And
Did you do any record shopping?
I for sure, I was always into music, and I did record shopping. I remember New York, we were kind of putting a foot in the limelight as tourists, but I was just a boy. It was like, and I was a DJ. I didn't see myself in that context really. It
Yes.
was like a whole different story. And then, so as I said, we bought the car in Austin, and Austin was actually the place where we got stuck in 1990.
Wait. So New York, you went directly to
DC, get the
DC.
drive-away car, took a trip like a little bit of Florida, Missouri, Mississippi,
Midwest.
Texas,
Yeah.
and
Texas,
the
West.
South, along the coast as well, New Orleans and this stuff.
Wow.
Austin, buying that car, it was $400 by the way, and there's no rust, you know. It was from 1974, so it was old then.
Yes.
But it was perfect. Just the AC didn't work. That was the only problem.
And where was the final destiny? Where did you end up at?
We flew out of LAX at the end of the 3 months trip,
Okay.
and we overstayed a little bit.
You drove the car to LA.
Yes, that's where we sold it in the
I
end.
love Germans.
Yeah,
I tell you.
we sold the car, and we drove about 8,000 miles with it.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah. Wow, man.
And Austin was just like booming at that time.
Yes.
It was so cool.
The steel pier was finished in Austin.
Yes, it was all about computer programming. It wasn't like Silicon Valley where they work on the chips. It was
Right.
on the programming.
Programming.
And so when I was there, I learned that Austin has the second biggest gay community after San Francisco.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And it was full of young, smart people, and it was kind of affordable, very affordable compared to the East or West Coast. And it was full of culture. They had one venue there, the Liberty Lounge. They would have 7 weeks a night, nights a week. They would have live music. And I saw King Sunny Ade, I saw George Clinton, I saw the actor Dennis Quaid, like every day. And it was just perfect. And you walked in there, the whole place was smelling of funky cigarettes, and it was just a great vibe. And also the nature around Austin and Indian territory, enchanted rock. Places when you're coming from Europe. I mean, that was the lesson I took home. USA is probably about similar in size to continental Europe,
Right.
but the depth of nature you get to experience there is next level. It could be the plains, the desert, the Grand Canyon for sure, the big parks like Yosemite or Yellowstone. It's crazy, and definitely remember arriving at the Grand Canyon for the first time.
Oh,
You're just driving the desert coming from Texas, El Paso through Arizona. Then you
used to live in El Paso.
and you find signs on the street saying like, bring enough water. There is no water for the next 5 hours. And,
Yeah.
and no gasoline, so
Yeah.
you got the notion of like how dangerous it could be
could be.
potentially.
Yeah.
And like we were at a gas station somewhere, and someone was saying, "Oh, there's a roadblock, and you guys look like you might get into trouble there." So we took a detour, like going like a tiny road through the desert, which
Yeah.
was a kind of dangerous, I guess.
Dirt
Risky,
road.
yeah, dirt road, but we survived. But yeah, it's amazing. And Monument Valley, all the nature, and you drive, and then the Grand Canyon, there is no, I'm sure like herds of animals could run in there. There's no warning. You just go, and then suddenly
Jackrabbits.
there's just a drop. And it
Jackrabbits.
goes down like this. It's crazy. It's like standing on Mars, really.
All right, we're gonna pause just for a moment. I want to pay attention to the chat board. I really appreciate you guys signing up, but it is extremely busy right now. So I saw Zara or Sarah, depending what part of the world you're from. Thank you, Maddie. Is that Miss Trinidad? Chris, thank you so much. Trinidadian, let's see, is our, okay, let's scroll down a little bit more. This mouse is not responding. Okay, guess there. Okay, I think I got everybody that should be gotten on the chat board. Forgive me if I didn't call your name again. Ervis and Thomas. Don't get old, people. Don't get old. The eyes are going. So we have like 14 minutes left, and I'm just gonna turn this up for a minute, regroup, and we'll be right with you. Okay, this is that last track was, what was the title of that one?
The Princess of the Tablecloth.
Right. Okay. That's also still all of this music is from David's new album, which is available on his Bandcamp page. And I don't know, I'll add, maybe staff, if you can stick the link to Move These Bandcamp and in the live chat so people can go. If not, you'll have to do the work yourself.
It ain't that hard.
It's not that hard. So, and this is the last track, and this was entitled, which I can't say.
Yeah, mist, kind of misspelled, but like mist.
Okay, mist. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Using a Greek letter for the M. Yeah.
I'm dyslexic.
Like
I would have said it looks like YST to me.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah. But it's called Mist, and it's the last track, which I also found extremely beautiful. We're going to talk about now. I'm going to bring this down just a bit so I'm not yelling. Actually, I can do this. Turn the booth down a little bit. Yeah, that way level stays up for you guys. I would like to talk about, do you mind taking your jacket off, sir? Get in the camera, like dead center. Do you know this name, this brand, Source Recordings?
If you're over 40, you might. Otherwise, you gotta be dedicated head, you would. So this label I started officially with Jonas, who also lives in Berlin, in 1992, but not from Berlin, but from Heidelberg.
Shout out to Jonas, who I just re-met again today.
Yes, and it was, as we touched on before, the 90s was still a time where it was possible to kind of make some money or some kind of a living situation out of running a label. Now I would say labels are always more like a passion thing, not so much a business. I mean, I can always learn from you for sure. But but nevertheless, it's been hibernating, and lately I've been kind of reviving it with the help of Bandcamp, and had some more recent releases, vinyl as well, but a lot of it is digital, and the master plan at the moment is like compile my catalog as far as I own the rights, which is to like 90% of my stuff, luckily. Compile it there and then sort out the other 10% once I'm done. Because I think some of those will expire too, and I can get more rights back.
Right.
And it's been great, but it's always been a more experimental radio. As a DJ, I love house music, but as a music consumer, we were always trying to fill what is hard to find, what's not everywhere else. So the aim was never to recreate another strictly rhythm,
right?
But maybe something on a listening end, and even stuff that other labels wouldn't touch, like prepared piano. We did an album, like this, like far out stuff. And lately, been doing stuff with Jordan Chemansky of Juju and Jordash, and there's more coming out with him, and then always longtime sparring partner Jonah Sharp, San Francisco, Reagents, one of my longest lasting projects, and the second trip to the States in '93 is when I knocked his door. I was a fan. He heard about me through the press, and that's how we got down and started collaborating. It was fantastic. Yeah, so we're still busy. We were doing live shows last year, and I'm still rolling.
There you go. And there you go. So tell us, how many labels, or tell me, or tell our audience. So we know Source Recording. We just learned that Source Recordings is Move D's record label. Is there any other labels
that are mine?
That are yours?
Yeah, I mean, to say it again, this was Jonas and me, and he's
Right.
kind of taking a break for a little bit, but
Okay.
he's still like the other guy in the label, and he was always doing all the graphical stuff. And the logo, for instance, I think it was my idea, but he actually drew it
Yeah.
and he
Okay.
made it.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Now the shirts, I know some of you will
it's a
probably want it
prototype. They will be
Prototype.
appearing as merch on Bandcamp.
on Bandcamp.
I'm testing them. So that's an M. I'm 175. Make a guess
Right.
what size you need. I'll take off the jacket soon.
Okay. All right. Now, what other record labels have you partnered or worked with?
I mean, I
Just
got
the
the
names.
ones that are really close, like family, like Workshop Records,
Workshop,
Yuzuri, UQ,
Missouri,
UQ, then,
Brothers EP,
Philpod,
Philpot.
yeah, Michael, Soul Fiction.
Okay.
I hope you hear us.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
And Dolan, Electric Minds, but I
Electric
had like
Minds.
bigger ones. Like I think I was the first German artist on Warp, maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
On
just
Warp?
like one number before Wolfgang Vogt.
Okay. Wow.
And Compost is a bigger German
Compost.
label. K7 House Records.
K7.
Yeah.
And you had one.
Smallville. Smallville is family
Yeah,
too.
Smallville.
Yeah.
Smallville is family.
Yeah.
Big ups. What up, Julius?
Julius.
Um,
Stefan.
Christian. What is I was gonna ask you, what was the blah 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 blah? I got brain lock. No, we were talking about all the labels, your releases. There are two major CD mixes that this guy did, because people always want to know what actually gave you the leg up in the business. I always attribute it in my mind to two particular
The
CDs.
Fabric
I could
mix,
be wrong.
maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say I owe a whole lot to Lerato, Lakuti, Yuzuri.
Personal Healer is one of my all-time favorites.
She brought that out, but now she brought me to London when I was nothing.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
after like coming to London, even to play in the 90s,
Yes.
the UK scene, it's like you're hip, then you're out. And Lerato was there offering me to play, and then she hooked me up with Stevio for free rotation, which became really crucial, I think, for a lot of us, including me. And so I would rate that over the Fabric. That came after, after I already, they don't ask nobody to do something.
No.
So I think I really owe her a lot. And
there was also another one that I thought personally was like really attacking hardcore audience, your solid core base, which was the CD that you did for, I don't know if you mentioned it, DJ Grooves. I mean,
Groove Magazine, yeah. Maybe I even did two for them. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. That was still a thing. Groove Magazine, but I think it's really comes down to
because that was circulated. The hard copies was minimal. I think 50,000 hard copies. That's a wide range.
I mean, in Germany, it's something you might not have heard about, but they started doing the Space Night on Bavaria 3, which is public German TV.
Ah,
and
really?
At night, instead of the test picture, they started showing space pictures, underlaying it with music. And that was really taking off, like early 90s, mid 90s. And I had a track on there, and that got a lot of like royalties, and it's possible they still play it to this day. Not every night, but every now and then.
Amazing.
Space Night.
Wow,
So
yeah.
that
He's a big fan.
Made an impact, and then it has to be mentioned, that movie. Denke ich an Deutschland in der Nacht. When I think of Germany at night, it was like a techno movie.
Okay.
About 6-7
I
years
still
ago.
I haven't
haven't watched it. Yeah, Ricardo brought me in there, and it had also Roman Flügel and Atta,
Really?
and it was covering the
That is-
German scene more, and I never really mattered so much in the German scene. So I convinced them to come and shoot at a festival in Wales at Godwood.
Really?
So yeah, and that was kind of people at the airport would ask me, "Did I see you on that movie?" And like
Yeah.
random strangers.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So, look, we have like 1 minute 10 left. And first, I want to extend my gratitude for all the years that I've known this man. And when we started out as when we met, you know, there was one tender moment when we were at Tape Club where, because prior to that, there was some confusion about the politics here in Berlin, club night, da 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 da. And I was really mean to him. I think I blocked one of his emails because I didn't want to hear it. And then I was grumpy with the promoter from the club, da da da, fuck all of y'all. And then I met this guy in person, and I felt bad, you know, like, but because he's so sweet. And then I apologized to him in his face, and we both got like really like wet eyes, emotional.
Starting to cry now.
Yeah, yeah. And since then, I've been to his house. I've met his family, his children. I've seen them grow, and likewise, he's come to mind. And da da da. David, I appreciate all the
Thanks
efforts
for having me.
that you have had in this. Refresh your browser because David's going to play live for 55 minutes for you. Okay.